Hi everyone, Darko here for your weekly trade example. Let's see here. I was thinking about, it was a long time ago, I pointed out a pending order, a trade that is on our radar to get filled. So I thought, like, why not share this with on social media? Because, like I said, it was I don't even remember when I did that last time. So trying to mix these social media videos, so everything from price action to the mental part of trading, and from time to time showing you what I'm actually doing for my paying clients on a weekly basis. So this trade is on our radar, and I will let you know why. So if we start with the yearly chart, we have a significant neckline in here, and on a monthly chart, let me just grab my pen for you and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Price is making higher lows. We have identified buying pressure, okay? And not only that, by the time we left this area, we managed to make a higher high, higher close. Okay, that's structure damage. That means every time we make a higher high, higher close, unless we hit a strong opposing level, 8 times out of 10, price will be making another higher low and a higher high, or at least double topping. Okay, so in this specific case, price made another higher high, higher close. Okay, and we also identified buying pressure on a weekly chart. So these are weekly and monthly strong time frames. Okay, and my bias for this year is bullish. Okay, so now when I have identified my bias by reading market structure, advanced market flow, and also when I go down to my entry time frame, before I do that, I want to also show you that we also have an identical neckline. Okay, I think if I ask 100 traders, all 100 of them, as long as they are educated, they will definitely see this as a strong level of, in this case, support, because price is dealing above that price. And if that was not enough, this is also an identical neckline with a daily chart, and it looks as strong on a daily chart as it looks on a weekly chart. Okay, so far so good, right? What happened last week? Well, last week's weekly candle action is actually engulfing the previous candle's body. Okay, and we closed very strong, and price retraced back on a weekly chart back into level of support and closed very strong. These are institutional orders. Okay, so we have an engulfing candlestick formation at a very strong level of support. Okay, so now when we done step by step doing this, let's go to the entry time frame, which is the daily and the 4-hour. Okay, and see if we see anything that is stands out to us like a shining star. Okay, so if we do some structure training, okay, price is making higher highs, higher lows. There are some micro swings in here. We just focus on the bigger swings. Okay, price makes a higher low, a lower high, and a lower low. Okay, and then so this leg is lower than this leg, and then we made a higher high, higher close. That is exactly what you want to see at a strong level of support. Price is telling you that I'm shifting sentiment from making lower highs and lower lows to making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, because unless this happens, you never know if this is continuing to the downside until something changes. We got a structure damage. Okay, there are always ways of entering a trade by using a natural stop like this. I'm not covering that in this video. I'm just focusing on the pending order for now. There are much more into it, which is shared with the paying clients. So when the market is this strong, as we see on a weekly chart and a daily chart, what are the probabilities that price might be coming down as far as to this identical weekly and daily significant neckline? Could happen. Everything is possible. This trade could even end up in a full loss. We never know that. Therefore, we always risk 0.5% on any given trade. Not one trade can make you or break you. Okay, it's a probability game, and as long as you have a good win ratio, and you know how much do you make when you are actually winning, and how much do you lose when you are losing. Okay, so what I do, what I want to do in here is draw a fib. Okay, from the lowest point to the highest point, and see where is the 618 fib. The 618 fib is the golden ratio. Okay, so price usually, based on doing some good price action analysis, coincides perfectly also in this specific case with a level of support and resistance on a monthly chart. Okay, and the risk makes sense to me. Okay, so the risk reward makes sense to me. So if this is what I need, okay, I know if you have a small account, you might say that, you know, 222 plus 25, that's almost 250 pips. But let me just make this bigger. The final target is like over 800 pips. Okay, so yeah, if you have a small account, I know many traders have small accounts where maybe this is not a trade for you, or maybe you just want to go down to your 4-hour time frame and identify some type of support and resistance that makes sense to you, and take a deeper retracement. If I draw the line in here from the lowest low to the highest high, okay, so somewhere in here might the risk make more sense to you, or maybe you say, you know what, I don't care if I miss this trade. If price comes down into this level of support, which also coincides with the 786, I take this, and I'm completely okay to miss this trade if price bounces from the 618 fib or from this level of support and resistance. Okay, so as long as you are okay with it and you understand why you are doing it, because in hindsight everything looks easy. Okay, you need to make those decisions before they happen, and you have to know exactly what to do, where to enter, where to put your stop loss, when to take TP1, TP2, how to trade manage, if it's hands-on trade management or hands-off trade management. And every time we get filled on any given trade that I point out for my paying clients, the next coming PMA will be completely about the trade management part of it. So I'm basically are with you from identifying a trading setup to the final target. Okay, so that's it. What I want you to do is, if you are interested in what we are providing, there's actually a free version. Just go to forexmentor.com/cc starter and fill your ID and password, and then you will have tons of archives that you could watch. And you can also go to forexmentor.com/cc and read about our service. This handsome guy is Vic, and this one is me. So yeah, and before I let you go, obviously I want you to listen to our podcast. This podcast have changed many people's way of looking at trading, and I guarantee you, there are not many guarantees in trading, but I will guarantee you that this podcast will save you a fortune. Okay, by sharing my journey from being a struggling trader to where I am today and how I get there. Okay, all the mistakes, all the obstacles, all the hardship, both in my personal life, but also in my trading life. Okay, so if you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button and support this video, and I will make more of these for you. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I wish you a fantastic trading week. Have a good one. Cheers.